Hey there, it's Deb and Vance back here on Training Tuesday with something a little bit different. Oftentimes for our dog, training can be kind of compulsory of us doing sit, sit, down, down, and that's not fun for us and it's not fun for our dogs. So today what we're going to talk about are some different games that we can do with our dogs. And the great thing about games is that we can interweave a lot of the commands that we're either trying to teach or trying to reinforce, but using fun. And games are definitely much more fun than just going through kind of the calisthenics of training. So first game that we're gonna play is just what's called Follow the Lure. What I have in my treat pouch in my hand is just Vance's dinner. I've got a few pieces of chicken kind of mixed in with it so he doesn't know every now and then he's gonna get something even more high value. But in training, typically what we do is we use food as our primary reinforcer. And we want for the dog to orient to following that food and our fist as we use that food as a lure. And we use that lure to teach sit, we use that lure to teach stand, we use that lure to teach a lot of things. So the first game is follow the lure. So we're gonna have our treat, we're gonna go through, we're gonna put in front of the dog's nose, we're gonna walk around, we're gonna do all these fun little things, and then we're gonna pay. So we'll mix it up, we'll come in, we'll ask the dog for a spin. Yay, what a good boy. We're gonna come through and then I'm gonna back up. Come on, follow, 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 yay. I might toss it away. Yay, what a good boy. So that's game number one. Game number one is just follow the lure. So we've got the tasty treat, we've got it right in front of the dog's nose, and what they are learning is all sorts of fun things happen right here, close to mom, and this becomes the reward zone of good things happening. And so the dog's gonna choose to be with us. So follow the lure is game number one. Game number two is we're gonna take the treat. I'm gonna show him the treat. And then I'm just gonna, oh, freebie. I'm gonna take the treat. I'm gonna pop it through my legs. He's gonna go and get it. And he turns back and looks at me. Yes! I'm gonna have him come, go through and get it again. And again, it's just reinforcing, yes! Ready, go get it. It's a fun thing that I'm doing that once your dog is getting proficient about it, you can start adding in like the recall command. So we'll go through, we'll toss the treat. Vance, come. My treat. There you go. Go through. Vance, come. So you can embed some of that come command along with it. So the next game that we're gonna play is kind of a variation of that. Sit. What a good boy. And so what you can do with the dog is you can kind of hold on to their collar if they're still learning wait. We're gonna take the treat and just toss it. Get it. Yay, what a good boy. And then when they come back us, they wanna play again. So I'm gonna again take the treat, toss it just a little bit. Get it. Yay, what a good boy. Ready? Wait. And then as your dog gets a little better and better, I'm gonna ask for just a wait without holding. Okay, get it. Good job. So we can really build up that wait command. So these are just a couple of fun little games. What I recommend, especially if you have a bouncing puppy that's kind of bitey, keep your hands low to the ground so that they're not trying to jump up because you don't want to have a game reinforce bad behaviors. So if your puppy is starting to jump up, if they're starting to nip during that game, immediately stop. Nope, I'm not gonna play with you when you do that. Ask for a sit. Good, we'll reward that sit. And then once you felt them calm down, then we'll re-engage and we'll play, we'll come around, we'll do this. Oh my goodness. And then they'll get rewarded with another round of play. But have play be the reward. And using little stops and little breaks as you feel the puppy's energy and as that excitement is kind of cresting will help to keep them in a good state of arousal. We want them excited, but these games are ways to keep your dog engaged with you because we want that bond. We want for them to choose you, to choose to be with you and to ignore all the other environmental distractions. Another game that you can play is catch. You know, having the dog just learn to catch a treat out of the air. And once they've done that, catch a treat when you drop it. right in front of their nose. That's a great way to keep attention as you're out on a walk, is to drop right in front of it. But make sure that you are rewarding good play with good play when they are, so making sure that we're staying up here, that we're not too much on the floor with letting the puppy come up into our space, you know, using these rewards to continue to have the dog interact with us, kind of keeping those hands a little further out away from the body as well are good tips. And then if we have a puppy that is kind of mouthy, having a drag line on them so that if we need to, we can pick up and we can grab that lead to prevent them from biting into jumping on us. So hopefully those are some tips, ideas on how to just have fun and some games to play with your puppy. When you're playing games, there don't need to be rules. You know, it's just about having that engagement, but always make sure that you are aware of your puppy's arousal threshold, and that if they're getting too far over that arousal threshold, play needs to stop. Play actually needs to stop probably 3 repetitions before you hit arousal, so that way they learn to gauge that excitement level and not get too excited. So hopefully that's helpful. Please feel free to leave some comments below on other games that you've played with your dogs and things that they've enjoyed doing with you. Take care. Thank you.